Hello guys, in last video we have seen about engine. Now we will see about diesel engine. The diesel engine, named after Rudolf Diesel, is an internal combustion engine in which ignition of the fuel is caused by the elevated temperature of the air in the cylinder due to the mechanical compression. Thus, the diesel engine is a so-called compression ignition engine, that is CI engine. This contrasts with engines using spark plug ignition of the air-fuel mixture such as petrol engine, gasoline engine or a gas engine, using a gaseous fuel like natural gas or liquefied petroleum. Diesel engines work by the compressing only the air. This increases the air temperature inside the cylinder to such a high degree that atomized diesel fuel injected into the combustion chamber ignites spontaneously. With the fuel being injected into the air just before combustion, the dispersion of the fuel is uneven. This is called a heterogeneous air-fuel mixture. The torque a diesel engine produces is controlled by the manipulating the air-fuel ratio. Instead of throttling the intake air, the diesel engine relies on altering the amount of the fuel that is injected, and the air-fuel ratio is usually high.
I'm a professor of bioengineering and the associate provost of entrepreneurship and technology transfer at Dartmouth College. We're interested in improving the thermodynamic efficiency of internal combustion engines. And in this particular case, we're focusing on diesel engines to explore opportunities to increase their efficiency. So the equipment was a very large, rather antiquated diesel engine called a Lister engine, combined with very high-tech modern analysis tools to analyze what that engine actually does as it performs its work.
So the Lister engine we've been using is a design from the late 20s. It's a single-cylinder diesel engine that is completely mechanical. You can start it with a hand crank. Any changes we make will be very easy to monitor because it's only spinning at 650 RPM.
We want to look at how much fuel is going in per unit time, how much work is being performed by the engine per unit time, and we want to look at the pressure and volume of the combustion chamber in real time. So we've got all the pieces in place now, so we can actually start making modifications to the engine to see whether we can improve its efficiency.
The most enjoyable aspect of this research is the MacGyvering, otherwise meaning the improvisation, taking something that was meant for one thing and repurposing it for another, or say that a part doesn't exist for the purpose you need it to exist for. So you make something new, basically you just make it work.
I love learning about engines and machine design and modern technology. There's just a lot of fuel being burnt on the roads today, and there are definitely solutions out there, and that's what we're pushing for here, to try to improve the efficiency of all of the diesel engines that we can.
behavior. The exhaust contains minimal amounts of carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons. Direct injected diesel engines emit approximately as much nitrogen oxide as Otto cycle engines. Swirl chamber and pre-combustion chamber injected engines, however, emit approximately 50% less nitrogen oxide than Otto cycle engines when running under full load. Compared with Otto cycle engines, diesel engines emit 10 times lower pollutants and also less carbon dioxide. Comparing the raw emission without exhaust gas treatment, they have no high voltage electrical ignition system, resulting in high reliability and easy adaptation to damp environments. The absence of coils, spark plug, wires, etc. also eliminates a source of radio frequency emissions, which can interference with high navigation and communication equipment, which is especially important in marine and aircraft applications, and for preventing interference with radio telescopes. For this reason, only diesel-powered vehicles are allowed in parts of the American National Radio Quiet Zone. Diesel engines can accept super turbocharging pressure without any natural limit, constrained only by the design and operating limits of engine components such as pressure, speed and the load.